the time has finally come.
We're leaving Costa Rica.
It's been a rough ride, to be sure,
Just had an accidental drive.
but I've gotta say, I'm gonna miss this place. Between frolicking in the rainforest to seeing sloths and monkeys in their natural habitat, enjoying incredible meals, and relaxing with family and friends.
Welcome to the sailing bison.
Nice.
Good enough.
I can admit that the good memories marginally outweigh the bad. This will certainly be a place I hope we can come back to someday. Just not on a boat.
No longer freaking out.
We have a few things to wrap up here in Golfito before we can get on the move. But we are definitely anxious to see all that this semi-mysterious next destination has to offer. Panama, here we come. We're Will and Em,
Say something cool.
and we're living on the hook in our sailboat, Appa. For nearly a decade, we planned and plotted our escape from the Fire Nation, aka our day jobs, and now we're hightailing it on the high seas aboard our sailing bison.
Papa got the zoomies.
After a year of isolation in the remote Sea of Cortez, we're venturing south towards a new ocean with new friends, and of course our trusty sidekick, Blue Dog. Subscribe, kick your feet up, and join us on our quest to master the elements and sail everywhere. Today is an extremely busy day. We are going to the dock over here at Banana Bay Marina in Golfito, and while we are there, we are going to give the dog a bath, refill our own water, refill on diesel, go to provisionings, pick up our laundry, pick up our 3 propane tanks that hopefully make it back by Saturday. We're gonna power wash the decks again because we have a bird living on the top of our mast and it is everywhere. I can't believe one bird is producing all of this. There's a vet down the street. We're gonna call the vet and see if they have any time for us to just take Lou in for a wellness exam. It's been about a year since he's been checked out fully by a vet. Last time was in Penasco, so it's time. He's a little older, so try to keep up with that as best we can. And I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of other stuff that we have to do. But for now, we're getting ready to actually move onto the dock. The tide is descending, so we need to get a move on. Will's got all the lines on the deck and is putting up fenders right now. The last time we did this, we hit the side of the dock. We did not take into account appropriately the rate at which the current was pulling us towards the dock, and we got caught up, but no major damage. There's a scuff on the side of the boat, but it'll buff out. When the buff will take place, who knows, but it's not structural, so we'll survive. Hello.
Hello.
Are you sweaty?
I don't think so.
It's really hot today. It's been raining for like...
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Just another video of my tits.
Nobody can see you. You're looking at it like everybody can see you.
No, I'm standing up.
Would you like them to see you?
Probably won that bite.
It's our final night in Costa Rica. We take off hopefully tomorrow afternoon as long as our propane and laundry come back in time. But we are having the sweetest, most gentle rain. The sunset is incredible. Tomorrow we get on the move, and by this time Sunday we will be in Panamanian waters.
I have to make my curly hair look professional, so I have to comb it in the morning. It took my comb out, dude. I've lost a tooth before. I snapped the whole thing in half.
You're like Mia Thermopolis from Princess Diaries.
You broke my glasses.
You broke my brush.
You never seen that movie. That's sacrilege.
Okay.
Engine's just getting up to temperature. We're doing a little over a knot. Pretty shallow. Just watching the charts here pretty closely, and we're leaving Costa Rica. Leaving in a rainstorm. Feels very fitting. And yeah, here we go. Yep, yep.
One thing no one tells you about cruising that's honestly really satisfying is that there's a constant ticking of boxes. You'll set big goals for the season. For us last year, it was sailing all the way to the northern tip of the Sea of Cortez. And this year, it's transiting the Panama Canal. But along the way to those achievements is a tally of micro accomplishments. Whether it's trekking into or out of a new country, learning a new sailing skill, or solving a new challenge you've yet to face, today looks vastly different from yesterday, and tomorrow will be very different still. I think it's a big reason why Will and I like this life. On the flip side of that, there's a lot of uncertainty that comes along with constant changes. We tend to find ourselves anchoring in the mundane activities like doing the dishes, passage planning, or line handling while underway. A common phrase around construction sites is that complacency is a killer. Those moments when you're a little too comfortable are when the worst accidents happen. While staying on our toes probably isn't the healthiest for our nervous systems, if we take that heightened state of awareness and mold it into something other than present anxiety, it becomes intuition. Over the last 2 years, I have learned to implicitly trust my gut, even when I'm not exactly sure what it's trying to tell me.
It is raining its ass off right now. I just come up for Will. It's raining pretty good. And for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I'm just having a lot of anxiety around this night shift. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just like crossing a border. I don't know. I'm feeling a little high-strung at the moment. But we are almost out of Gulf Dolce and back into open water. I think part of my problem is that there's a lot of lights around. I'm having a hard time orienting myself. Like, obviously I have all these maps around me, but I don't know. It's just like there's a lot of lights around. It feels weird to have lights on both sides of us because we're usually like down a coastline where you only have towns on one side of you. So hopefully once we get out on open water, I will have a better time with it. But until then, I'm just taking deep breaths and sipping my coffee and just trying to get back into the swing of being underway. It's also been a long time since I've done a night shift, so it could also just be like a little bit of like break-in experience. What? I think it's gonna be a lot of this tonight, a lot of rain and a lot of kind of on and off motoring. I technically have enough wind to sail, but we're going to change course in a little under 2 miles. And I don't think it's worth pulling the head sail out to just have to either put it away again because we're going to be more into the wind or tack while I'm on my own. I'd rather just like get set on that other course that we're going to be on for like probably 15 miles or so, 20 miles, and be able to just hold that tack. So I'm going to hold off on opening the head sail, adjusting the sails for right now, see what happens when we make this curve down the peninsula. But all in, I'm starting my night shift. Here we go.
About 2 hours into my 6-hour shift, I noticed a swift spike in engine temperature. Turns out what my gut was trying to tell me was that we were going to overheat. Thanks to my intuition and that heightened state of awareness, I caught it quickly, lowered our RPMs, opened the head sail, and limped along at just under 2 knots. But not for long. As we rounded Punta Banco and made our way to the tip of the peninsula, the wind turned with us, and we were back up to 4 knots in no time.
It is 5 in the morning, about 12 hours since we've left. It's sunrise, but I have a light in my face because you might be able to tell it's still raining buckets. We're doing good though. We motor sailed out of the bay, then we sailed through the night, and I just turned the motor back on. This storm took away all of our wind, but we're motor sailing a little bit, doing well, 4.5 knots. We're only 30 miles away, so should be there today, no problem. Knock on wood. Yeah, we are cutting in between islands. The deepest part to get to the anchor we're going to is actually navigating between some islands. So we're in the funnel now. The wind is about 10 knots. We're doing about 5 knots, and the waves are calming down. We're still probably about 3 to 4 feet, but we don't get as much of the big swell. We passed the 2 first anchorages. They're both shit. We're going to keep going.
Barely see your face. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! Tell you is the charts through here are really accurate, so we're not too concerned about our depths yet.
And it's daytime.
Will just told me that 500 feet that way, it's exactly 1 foot deep according to the charts. Sketchy! We are currently in 60 feet of water directly off Isla Parida on the northern side. We have reached the northern tip of the island. So now it's just making it around the tip of the island, and then Isla Gomez is directly on that side. It's like, I think 3 miles south from the northern tip. So we are almost there. We'll be there in probably an hour or 2. I'm excited. New place. Lou, are you alive?
loving it, dude. The boat's not moving. First time in 23 hours.
We are anchors down in Panama.
Panama! Little pastor's drink.
We can never be in the frame together. Here we go.
Look at how you're standing. Show them how you're standing.
We just dropped anchor in, I'll stand like a normal person, in Isla Parida. And there are about 4 different pangas on the beach right now, blasting 4 different songs as loud as they can.
There's a super yacht in here too, an old one, but a nice one.
Yeah, we think it might be like a dive charter or something.
Yeah. And we're in Panama. We made it. 23 hours.
It was a good passage. The conditions were a lot less heavy than I thought they were going to be. I can't keep you in the frame, I'm sorry. Conditions were a lot less heavy than I thought they were going to be. We did not rock and roll as much as I was worried we were going to. It was good. It was good. Now I just look naked. I am wearing a bathing suit. For content. Whatever. We're in Panama Beaches.
Panama Beaches. Waking up early to go to work is kind of tough, but it would be even more tough if I was in a little apartment in a big city somewhere. Instead, I get to look out the window of our boat at a beautiful sunrise across the Panamanian island waters, and that's pretty cool.
Wow, what a beautiful morning. Choked on my coffee. Ugh. I'm gonna die. The sunset's just so beautiful. I called it a sunset.
Hi, honey.
I have exciting news.
You have exciting news? I would love to hear exciting news.
Our approval to go through the Panama Canal was received this morning.
Nice.
We just got an email from our account agent named Eric. All of our photos and dimensions and measurements were approved and finalized.
Yep, yep.
And now we get to transit the Panama Canal.
Woo!
Woo! Now we just gotta get to Panama City.
I'm in no rush. It's beautiful here. All right. It is a rainy afternoon. The Pongas have all left. So Lou and I are going to the beach. You want to go to the beach? You just won't get me? We're excited. We're just going to kayak over. And it should be nice. Hop on in, buddy. All the way up. Good job. Good job. Face the other way. All right, Luke, go ahead. Go, jump up. You got it. What are you doing? Go on, Luke. Yay. Mom's already happy. Wow. Clear water, white sand beach. Place to ourselves. Here's Lou. That's beautiful. Let's go look on top of the mountain. This little hill being the mountain, of course. Hello! There it is. The other side. Conditions look about the same. You want to take your life jacket off? It's probably finding snacks from all the tourists that come. But no, dude, this is super cool. Beautiful. Blue dog. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Welcome to the beach. Woo. He's all the way down there. And leaving. Half in, half out. This is my wife.
That's really funny.
Super funny. GoPro action. Me too, honey.
I thought I liked it here too.
We're gonna try taking Lou on the paddleboard for the first time. Great start, great start. Goodbye! Have a beautiful time! How's it going, in?
We're doing great over here. We were waiting for you and you just walked back and plopped in my lap.
Why don't you scoot up?
So cute. Hi, Bobo. You're a good dog. You're a good dog.
Hi, Rubies.
You have to stay on the paddleboard though. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay. Good boy. Good boy. Stay, stay.
Hi, Lou. Okay, bye.